Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
The last BioWare game I played was Knights of the Old Republic 2 on stream. It's nice to hear Clark's voice.
Shepard. How are you feeling?
What happened?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon.
More than half a day.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Was it like hurt?
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
The Geth pissed me off,
Intel
though.
dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Not sure.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
A warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll stop him.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Accuracy rating 1 because I'm not trained in them. Loses 30% damage, but ignores 20% of shield. Ooh. I like the sound of chem rounds. Neural shock. We're going to want to max out decryption ASAP. Basic armor.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How's he holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
You helped.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Feels like you've been around.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
That's
We'll
not
talk
boring.
another time. Make sure you're good to go for this meeting with the ambassador.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Oh, I got some Paragon on that.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Wait,
Ever
right?
think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, he did get lucky then.
I should go.
Goodbye,
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
missed. You earned
You're
it.
a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How are
Things
you
were
holding
pretty
up?
rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't
Oh.
have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little.
survived
worried
more
about
than
being
Caden
assigned to
did.
the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I'm glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Just talking to people's giving me Paragon points and being a nice person.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
My locker. Okay. FTL Comlink. Code extension. Ooh, that gave me EXP. So just walking around the ship looking for items is giving me EXP.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
All right, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
God, they really went overboard on these lens flares. Looks beautiful,
This
though.
is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The
He got
Turians
loud.
don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
They're blind.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Agreed. Ina's office. Pulsing arrow on the map. Okay. I like that I can hack terminals for like little mini messages. This place is pretty large.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people.
He reminds me of an
agreeable to
HK
share
droid.
our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Okay.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Okay, that makes sense.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
He's giving him crap.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good
Can I talk to
day
Din?
you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Okay.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I'm just trying to understand, dude.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Not really.
Actually,
I'm
I
curious.
would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the
That's a
Citadel
little weird.
and
They
our
should
many
be, if they
contributions
set up
to
the
galactic
standard for the currency,
society, we
they
still
should be
do
on the
not hold
council.
a seat on the council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting.
Maybe
and
it's because of how their
changing.
government works.
Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold.
Okay, so they've
since
massively
the
expanded their
Citadel.
borders.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
What's wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Oh, I don't get like a little side quest for that? Ooh, what are you? Oh, I can't talk to you? Little bug man? Game does look really good, though. I feel kind of bad that we humans do get a giant office compared to, like, the Elcor and the Volus. Just because we, by how it sounds, we're the newest species into this, like, galactic civil, like, trade hub. Maybe it's just because we as humans tend to bitch the most.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Virtual
What
guide?
does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should
Okay.
you require assistance.
Interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Okay. Embassy.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium.
Okay, so
The
Elcor.
Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel
They've
space
really
has
not been
expanded,
allowed to expand.
More embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Oh.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy.
So we
The
pull some
Council
strings.
gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just
Why were
an
they made a
embassy?
council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds a bit too
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction
I wonder if we can break
simulations.
her code later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Have we met?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassy.
It's actually a nice name.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you're at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avena.
What's that?
Oh, Avena is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
I should be going now.
Okay.
Have a pleasant day.
I am one of those people that unfortunately has the problem of talking to everybody. Where am I supposed to go? No, put the gun away. Elcor, cool.
Delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
I do like how the Turians look too. They've done really good so far, I think, on alien design. I just wish we could talk to these cricket bug people. Yeah, Sprocket is my first playthrough.
This place is fantastic.
How's your day going? We went FemShep just because I didn't like how male Shep looked, and then we're doing engineer for our class. Alan. There's a loot container. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together, we must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ida cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. What's the next question? And then I went with the hardest difficulty it let me pick.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
I like their
It's
painting
my
on their
job
on
to
their
know when
heads.
someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services
Oh.
throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course,
No
as
problem.
a CSEC
I get what you
representative
mean
to
now.
the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Ooh, he doesn't like
What do
him.
you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
I can agree with that.
When it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none
Oh,
of your
God.
officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Yeah, 'tis the season for all hell to break loose. You're correct about that indeed. I can agree with them. Spectres are kind of a problem. I will agree.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
Alright, I'm not going to argue with them. Like, I can kind of see that. That's how we're being treated currently.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Like, I'd rather not piss off C-Sec. Yeah, that's kind of how my holidays tend to go, is having to make sure the house is triple locked up and stuff like that just because of the idiots out there. A lot of the times I don't even get to be in my own house for Christmas just because family's like, oh, you have to come hang out with us. And it's like, can I just like take a pass? But I'm not going to complain because it gets me out of the house to go see family.
This place, you don't believe the rumors.
I just teleport onto a table. Okay.
Secrets.
Of course you would. You could talk to the nearest airlock if she did.
Bartenders.
Besides, Nick, the
It's an
consort's
NPC.
nothing like the girls back on the colonies. she's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Yeah. I get it's the season to be jolly, but I'm like, it's also the season for me just to be myself and be normal, and I don't have to be overly happy.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits.
Damn, she's
just
expensive.
To go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Let's speak to Nasana. Why? I'm so used to F being talk.
I'm very busy.
Bartender, what do you have to say?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye.
So
I
long,
don't want
Commander.
to drink.
Have a pleasant day.
I still wish we could talk to the bugs. Yeah, when I was growing up, we had our house get robbed a few times on Christmas. And Halloween, and Thanksgiving. What's the statistic that drives you nuts? Or were you talking about the having to be jolly, I mean, on the holiday seasons? Elevator. Hell is this? Stop pulling out your pistol. I'm guessing this is a Solarian, because I've seen an Asari. And then I already know what a Krogan looks like, because they're the big battle-hardened ones. However, I don't think I've seen a Quarian. Oh. Or just spacesuits. Yeah, that's what I heard. I asked a friend, I asked a couple of my friends in Discord, hey, would you prefer a fem shep or a male shepherd playthrough? Like, well, everyone I know has played a male shepherd, and I'm like, oh. Well, I guess I'll diversify and do female as well. Plus, male shepherd looks ugly.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation.
Consort chambers. Like, I have no problem playing male characters in games, but you have to at least make me let them look nice or help me be able to give them badass armor. It doesn't have the right sarcasm. Damn. Sounds like they got the male shepherd was half-assed, female shepherd was the ideal casting. Sorry if I'm kind of going slow. I'm just taking time to explore, and I don't have like this. I don't have like an infinite run. Is this a shopping area? I'm gonna guess it is. What are you?
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent
The
emporium.
talking jellyfish.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I get that.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Guns and ammo?
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire. For a price, naturally.
What's he got?
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Holy crap, he's got like a different view upgrades. Oh, so that's a combat sensor in the bottom right. Got it. That's not bad. Okay, so increases enemy cooldown reductions. Does it tell me their price? 700? I sell? Oh, I can sell. We've only got one AT personnel round. One combat and summon reserve. We've got 3 of these. Toxic edge. Oh, it's the gun. Okay. Think we'll wait before we sell anything.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items
Nothing
today?
he sells worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Krogan armor, Krogan. So these are Quarian armors.
Commander,
and then standard goods.
It is good to see
Show me
you.
your items.
Oh, this one.
Okay, this is holy level 4 guns, level 2 armors, foundation license. Sure, I'll buy that. That's probably a quest item. Alright, what's back here? Something to hack and loot. Am I correct in assuming if it's got a higher number in the Roman numerals, it's better? Or is that not always the case? Barla Vaughn.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I
You're
hear
just
it.
buttering me up.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Okay. So it's kind of like build differences and stuff. It's like in Star Wars how there was Sith armor and stuff like that, and you could find upgraded Sith armor, but it still might not have been as good in this way in forms of like upgradability and stuff like that. What about the Presidium?
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters.
So it's
Only the
probably
most
worth it
powerful
to
and
keep
influential
one of
species have
every
embassies
type of
here on the
armor,
Presidium.
or
This
3 of every
level of the
type per
station
character.
is reserved
Well,
for
can't
the
do 3 of
elite,
every type
Shepard,
because each of the characters
people
have like
like
different
us.
races and stuff and different classes. And human armor, I'm assuming can only be worn by humans, so.
What are the wards
Just like I can't put Quarian armor on
The
a human.
cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll
So it's probably
find
worth
out in
keeping
the
one of
wards,
every
Commander.
type for
It's
every
always
species,
full
and
of
then as I get
surprises.
upgrades to it, just replace it with the upgrade.
Most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Yeah, this is a pistol-only class as well.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their
Because
transactions
we're doing
remain
engineer.
undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
How can you not? Right? It's like Dark Souls when you see the what do they call the class? You know, the Dark Souls class that starts with literal nothing. It's like you can tell.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I was watching Fairlight play Mass Effect 3 and he was a Vanguard that was just teleport, fist slam, teleport, fist slam to everything and was one-shotting stuff. Depraved, yeah. And I was like, that seems kind of fun. And in this it says that Vanguards are like the soldier class mixed with the adept class. So they're like a battle mage. We need to get back to the consort chambers at some point. Meantime, we're going to keep exploring the station. That's to the wards, which I don't want to go yet. This is massive. I think the towers.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Keepers.
Please do not disturb the keep. Welcome to Presidium Tourism.
Can I ask it
Terminal
about
2.
keepers?
You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers
insane.
of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in
Oh, they
any
can eat
way.
my face?
The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and
Because of the movement on this character model, I am glad that they don't give her boob jiggle when she's moving as a VI, because, like, that'd be really weird.
That's all for now.
There are games nowadays where if it can jiggle, they make it jiggle. And then you found out they did, and you're like, oh god, I wish I never found this out. If I ever get to Mass Effect 3, I'm definitely going to be playing the multiplayer, because from what I saw the multiplayer, it looked kind of fun. That Volus. Right? We need to give man jiggle just as much as women jiggle.
Welcome. I am Nelina.
Jackass and
I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But
Like,
if
we
you
are
wish to
running
leave your
slightly
name,
modded.
she'll
I
make
am doing
every
the
effort to meet with you.
reintegration, the recalibration mod, which apparently fixes a bunch of quest bugs, as well as like getting stuck on terrain bugs. I'm doing the, as you can see clearly, the upgraded textures mod, and then I did one that fixes the mouse to not have acceleration.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Oh, really?
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add
Ashley
you to our
turned
client
and
list.
looked at my
We should be able to see you
character. It's just like the slightest twitch of her head looked directly at my character. That was hilarious. It's like she's looking dead straight. The second I said that, she turned and looked at Shepard.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's
That
many
was worth
things
it.
to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Is she
You make her
mystical?
sound like some kind of oracle.
No,
Yeah, it's whenever our
in the
character
usual
talks, the
sense. She's merely
NPCs
a
look
woman,
at them,
a woman
apparently.
with remarkable
So I
compassion
just saw her
and a
do it
generous
again.
spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Of course.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Oh god. Bringing back paddlings as a punishment? Oh god.
It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
That's a little creepy.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Alright, that's kind of funny. Like, I understand people would be like, how can you find that funny? But I don't know, for some reason I do. Alright, we're not going to be going encryption really on him because my main character is going to be doing that. But I think we're going to max out his biotics. Really work on getting her as many weapons as I can because she's like my combat specialist. Can he use all guns as a sentinel? Or are sentinels not trained in guns at all? Only get pistols. Okay, so they're like me then.